my God, there are so many people here. Thank you guys for coming. Hi. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is only like a 45-minute thing, and I already put my makeup on. And so I'm going to have a special guest. She is none other than Skim Burley from the Dairy Queens. Come on down, Queen. Come on up.
Oh.
So this is happening. Did they set up my stuff? Okay, they did. Okay. Thank y'all for coming. So obviously you like some Milk Legendary looks, right? So, okay, the look today is a look that I did for the cover shoot for All Right Darling. Has anybody seen it? It's like sort of it's sort of that slanty face drag makeup. So I'm gonna be doing it on Skim's face.
I'm really
she
excited.
She has a fine face, but she has a good face for makeup. So we're just gonna do that.
That's actually the nicest thing she's said to me all day.
Thank you again for coming. And Skim, if you want to say anything, don't. This is so great. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, you have to get up. Okay, how about like three quarters? But now you guys, sorry. You look fabulous. I'll see you after I'm done. Okay. It's actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of nice not having a green screen because, I'm not wearing green, but I'm not ever allowed to wear green on set on Legendary Looks because then I would disappear. Ooh, hot mic. And actually one of the Legendary Looks that I wanted to do, which was easy, because they were like, can you just pull together like a 10-minute drag look? And so I thought of doing the Invisible Man and painting myself green. They're like, I don't know if that works. So this is gonna be a far away Monet look. It may just be shit.
I have to wear this all day, though.
You do. Well, it's definitely gonna be better than makeup yesterday, so.
Oh.
Let's see, I was really happy last year when I did the Heathers versus Boogers look. Does anybody remember that one? Yeah. I was really excited about doing that, and the first time I ever did it was at DragCon, and so I hadn't tested it, and then I filmed Legendary Looks right afterwards. What are you smiling about? What's up, Queen? I'm just kidding. I'm so shady today. Oh my God, shady Queen. So I would say Heathers versus Boogers was one of my favorite ones. So when I did it at DragCon, people came up to me and they're like, cool makeup. What are you? And I'm just like, remember season 3? They're like, uh-huh. I'm like, yeah, like the Heathers versus, uh-huh. Like, it's fucking boogers! Heathers versus boogers, bitches! I'd say one of my other favorite ones was the Iced Woman Cometh, where I just had jizz all over my face, which was actually quite beneficial to what World of Wonder then had me film, which is the drag queens watching straight porn. And I don't mind watching straight porn. So Gia and I, actually, we are doing well now. I really dig her. I really dig her her style, dig her grace, dig her meaty tuck, the meatiest fucking tuck ever. She thinks she looks fish, but it's just, I see the balls. It's weird when people say, oh, why do you do drag? You're so much hotter as a guy. And I'm like, that's perpetuating the stereotype that you have to look abysmal as a man to want to be a drag queen. And I don't know. I find that very odd. And they mean it as a compliment, I guess. I'm 6'3" out of drag, or out of heels. And so right now, with these 8-inch suckers on, I am, do the math, somebody. 6'11", nice. Okay. Nah.
Hi, Mel. Can I ask you a question real quick?
What's up?
I know you love to ice skate, but I'm right here.
Raise your hand. Oh, there you go.
I know you love to ice skate, but I saw that you did ice skating in drag recently. Do you plan on doing that again anytime soon? And would you ever go on tour drag ice skating?
Yes. So
Drag
has
Queens on
everyone
Ice.
seen my Milk on Ice video? A couple people. Yay! So, okay. So yes, I grew up as, nope, don't want to do that. So yes, I grew up as, this is going to be rough, as a figure skater. And I never thought about doing it in drag until this past year, really. And I don't know why it took so long for me to figure that out. Because all these other girls who are good singers, like Courtney or Adore, that's an easy thing to sort of bring to the club, you know. And ice skating is not. Not many clubs have a full rink. I mean, have you been to a club like that? Where? LeGen Beyond actually did my first skating costume, which was on Milk on Ice, and she is fucking incredible. Give it up for LeGen Beyond. Yeah, I think Milk on Ice is where Milk will be the most glamorous that she's ever able to be. The skating community is very deep and very diehard, as is the drag community. And so I think joining the two could be a really, really cool experience. So yeah, thanks for that question.
Okay, so how was your experience with Miss Fame's Painted by Fame?
Yeah.
Like, I heard that she had to struggle with your nose contour. How did that go?
What are you trying to say, bitch? You trying to come for me? I think you just came on me. Yes, she did. So everyone's seen, I'm sure most people have seen the photos from Milk Painted by Fame. She did a fucking, I am sweating to death, aren't you? She did a fucking fantastic job, I have to say. Like, dealing with this face, and we didn't, as a makeup artist, you like to maybe have a trial sort of test run for what you're going to do to someone's face. I haven't with Skim, and Miss Fame didn't with me. So when she got to my nose, it was a little bit on the difficult side. But she actually did teach me sort of a trick, because my nose bumps up right here, and then it dips, and then it bumps up again. And she taught me that I just need to highlight here and the bottom for some reason, and it looks really good. Okay, what other questions?
I wanted to know who you think is going to win this season of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Taylor Swift. Oh, who do I want to win this season? Oh gosh. Well, I'm from New York, right? So I like Bob. I've known Bob for like
She's gonna say forever.
forever. I've known her forever, you know. I have this really like fun photo of me and Bob on the subway because Bob was on the one train and I walked onto her train and we were both in drag and we just looked at each other like, oh my gosh, there's another clown on this subway. And we like met each other and that's how we kind of met each other. I love Naomi. I met her this morning and she was so pretty. I couldn't stop staring at her. And I think Kimchi is awesome. I want them all to win. No, actually, I want Kimchi to win. Yeah, Kimchi.
What is the creative process when you are coming up with your abstract looks? What goes through your mind?
I feel I'm a fairly last minute type of person, and so I've said before that my looks are sort of. Has anybody watched my Watch Milk Paint series? So thanks. So I did a look in, where was that? It was in New Orleans, and it was sort of like an overdrawn eye and lots of glitter and like white stripes on my face. And people are like, "Oh my God, how did you think of that? What were you on? You know?" It really comes to me sort of last minute. I'll just be, and in some of the legendary looks or the Watch Milk Paints, you can see that I asked myself the question, just like, what am I gonna do tonight? What should my look be? Because it very much is a last minute sort of decision. Next question. Thank you guys for asking questions. This is going much nicer with audience participation.
Hey Milk, hey Skim. I had a
Hi.
question about All Stars 3, which I know a lot of people would like you to be on. So my question is that something you'd like to do, what we can do to make that happen, and what you would bring that you didn't bring the first time around? In a good way. Like how have you grown, or like what has changed about your approach since you've done it the first time?
I think for me, I have when I look back at when I was on the show, of course I love what I did and I love the looks that I brought, but I'd say my technique was a little less than perfection. When I see me as, I'm just gonna be honest here, when I see me as Pinocchio, and people really love that look, when I see it, I'm like, oh God, what were you doing with your face? You look disgusting. But that's just, I feel the way artists work. Like one moment you really like something, and then you grow and change. And like for me, I was doing for a while the like bearded drag or like glitter mustaches and all that sort of stuff. Right now, I love that people are doing that. I think it is so rad. For me, that sort of phase I feel has passed for putting it on my own face and just moving on to bigger, like not bigger and better things, but just different things, you know?
Hey.
Hi.
Okay, so us queens are all pretty shady sometimes. I was wondering, we all talk through the grapevine, you know. I was wondering, what's like
Sure.
the weirdest or like rudest or funniest thing you've heard about yourself? Like, just like, I don't know. Everyone talks about everyone, and
like
then
I've
it
said
always
stuff
comes
to you
back, and then it's
before.
always the funniest thing. So I wanted to know what's the funniest gossip.
Huh.
Gossip.
Let's see. I think I read somewhere that my parents somehow like were friends with RuPaul, and like paid for him starting drag and like making it big. And so as a favor to my parents, I got on RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's so sweet of you.
I think that did happen.
Yeah, that was, I feel that's the oddest one that I've heard to this date. No, that didn't happen. I still haven't even met RuPaul, really. I'm just kidding. Did everyone see her roller skating? Fuck yeah, that's so fucking rad. It was rad, you're right. I mean, there's enough space this year. They should have at least gotten me like a skating rink or something. Right? Oh. Okay, these people are gonna get onto Reddit and be like, Milk made Scam look disgusting. I know, Reddit is across from our table. Trixie came up and she's like, you're across from Reddit. Like, yeah, I know, bitch. I know. Shut up! Yeah. Okay, the lips are really gonna save this thing. If I've told you once, I've told you a million times. Yeah, so my parents supported RuPaul, so sweet. All right, next question.
Hi, Milk.
Hi.
So my question is you were on season 6 Which of the queens from season 6 would you say that you're the closest with still?
I would say either. Well, I feel we all still are fairly close, but I would say talk most with. No, she came up to me today as she's passing, and I could see that judgmental look in her eye, just like, what are you wearing at DragCon? What is this face? But she's very, very sweet. I get along so well with April Carrion. Yes. She is so awesome. I really dig everything that she does. I really love Miss Jocelyn Fox. Womp womp. I feel, I'm just going to say it, and it's going to be on TV. But I truly believe that Jocelyn was the winner of Miss Congeniality. Right after my Marc Jacobs campaign came out, Bianca texted me, and she was so sweet and so congratulatory. And I think Bianca is the best winner of RuPaul's Drag Race ever. I'm just gonna say. She is as sweet as can be. She is helpful. She's a bitch. She'll just, I don't know. She's just an all-around great human being. And I was happy to be on the show with her. So, she's so sweet. But the first time that I ever met Bianca Del Rio was before I went on Drag Race. And she was at a club, and she had the lashes, like the clown that she is. And I was like, oh my God, this girl looks so cool. Look at how many lashes she has on her face. That's fucking rad. And I went up to her, and I was like, oh my God, hi, I'm Milk. This is when I first moved to New York. It's like, hi, I'm Milk. And she looks at me, and she's like, literally walks away. Not even like a joke, like, I'm just kidding. Like, actually walks away from me. And I remember I was with my boyfriend at this club, and I went up to him, and I'm like, that fucking clown is a cunt. And so when I ended up seeing her on Drag Race, when I walked in the workroom and she was in the group, I was like, oh God, this is gonna be awful. I hate her. But then she ended up being, the beloved evil clown that she is. Evil juggalo. Should have done that look on you. Okay. We have to put an eyelash. Okay. With proper face tune, this look could work. Okay. Questions.
Hello. Hi. Hi, Milk. Hi.
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 Hi. I see ya.
Hi,
I see ya.
I'm the mediocre mod here. So who's like the one queen that inspires you the most, like out of all of them, besides yourself, obviously? So
I inspire myself. No. The one queen that. I'd say I've always watched RuPaul's Drag Race, every season, but I'd say the queen that really got me to think about I don't intend to push boundaries, just what I happen to do perhaps pushes boundaries to other people. But I would say it was season 4 with Sharon Needles. And I didn't have cable, so I'd always go over. This was when we were living in Boston, and Skim had cable. And so she allowed me to come over and watch. And so I would go over to her place, and we watch, and Sharon literally was just everything to me, as I'm sure she was to a lot of people out there. Can you turn this way? I love Raven. Raven is another amazing queen of mine. Okay, thank you for helping me. But stop talking. Yes. So we were high one night. And yes, we were. Yeah, I'm positive. Okay, don't smile. And so we were stoned and we were watching, oh my God, Milk's a stoner. And we were watching some of my favorite videos from Mickey's WeHo on YouTube. And I was showing Skim one of my all-time favorite videos and performances, which shaped me into the performer that I am with like a little bit conceptuality. And so I have to say that Detox's mannequin number and Detox's Whitney Houston number, To I Look to You, are some of my favorite drag performances of all time. She's beautiful, yet she has this amazing concept, and she nails it. So I've never actually told her that. So everyone go to her booth and tell her. Yeah, Milk Stocks, yeah, on YouTube. The lighting sucks up here. Is that my fault? So yeah, well, thank you, Skim, for giving that.
So there's Milk, there's me, there's Yoo-Hoo. Do you guys know Yoo-Hoo? Yes, Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo is Milk's boyfriend, James. So he's like my drag father. That's what we say.
Yoo-Hoo and I are drag sisters, yet lovers. So it's a weird dichotomy.
And then sometimes we're all sisters. But but we're just friends. No, but for real.
When I posted a photo of James, they're like, "Oh my God, did she break up with Skim?" I'm like, "Sure, all right. Think whatever you want." No, Skim broke up with me.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you painted my face like this. I'm just kidding, kind of. And then we have our friend Jugs, who his name's Bradley, and he is just crazy. So his name just goes with his craziness. And then we have a friend, Cooper, and his drag name is Linda Lakes. No, it's not. It's not? No, it's Butterface. Oh, it's Now it's Butterface. It used to be Linda. We all had different drag names before. So, Milk's name was... Oh, yeah, sorry. Whatever. So, Milk's name was Giselle Peacock. It's so original. You got it from, like, another drag queen, right? No. She was a Latin ballroom dancer. Mine used to be Ghostina Teeny Bikini. It's... I still think you should have that name. It's actually a famous film. I was Ghostina. Yoo-Hoo's used to be That Girl. Yeah. Does anybody remember that show, That Girl? Which I think is like brilliant. I love that name so much. So you guys could steal it. No. And then what was Brad's name? Fifi. Oh, Fifi. Yeah. F-E-F-E. So before I met the other Dairy Queens, I used to watch their videos on YouTube called something. And they used to have 10 minutes to get into drag, and they would all get into drag and perform a lip sync, and they were all wasted when they did it, right? And I used to watch these videos on YouTube, and Fifi was my favorite performer because she was just so crazy, and she did my favorite number that she did was, have you guys seen Legally Blonde, the musical? Yeah, she did that number. So much better. Yeah, that's it. Milk always used to do, Barbra Streisand. She used to do musicals, all musicals. I'd be like, this girl is a fucking musical queen because she would always do musicals, and then I met him, and now you do paper bag, plastic bag. Has anybody seen Milk's Katy Perry plastic bag?
Milk,
Yeah.
we need to wrap up. Oh, do we? Unfortunately.
Okay. Well, how do I look? Not good. Yeah. I can see the eyelashes on my cheek. We're gonna give you a blue eye. Okay, cool.
But it's Club Kid. It's art. It's whatever you want it to be, really.
This is art.
Okay. Come on, find the words.
Club kids.
I feel I am more. Well, I like to think I can do both, you know. And I think drag is moving.
She likes to feel like she can do both.
See, the wig really does.
Do I look cute? This is actually one of my favorite wigs.
What's your fucked up side? Which
I
side
don't
is
know.
more fucked up?
Which side's more fucked up?
This one.
Everyone
Whoa!
says this one.
Okay, so we're just gonna. This like Lloyd hair from Dumb and Dumber.
This is my favorite hair, actually, that Milk has. Oh, well, I don't know if like that quick. Okay. I'll try. I'll put on my look.
Go behind that curtain. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I want to ask, are you coming to the Ray Lopez birthday bash again this year?
I am not.
Man.
I'm sorry.
And then also, what's your favorite kind of dog?
My favorite kind of dog.
Yeah.
My friend has a Brussels Griffon and Shih Tzu mix, and they call it a chiffon. So chic. So chic. I love it. You in the back.
In terms of facilitating between the drag and the club kids scene, are there any sort of like club kids that you take inspiration from, or like your favorites? Or
I would say some of my favorites. Okay, I'm glad you asked that. Some of my favorite people in the entire world, artists, are. Doesn't she look a hot mess? Oh, queen. Talk about club kid. Don't feed the drug child. They're right there. So I'm sure a lot of people have heard Ryan Burke. Have people heard of Ryan Burke? Ryan Burke is amazing. He's Instagram at RYBurke, BURKE. Another amazing just artist is That Girl Ceci. People follow That Girl Ceci? Yeah. So follow that bitch, because that bitch is going to fucking be something. She is so talented. She is so, like, even myself, as crazy as my brain is, I'm like, how the fuck did you think about doing this and putting these things together? So amazing. This other slut, Skim Burley, is kind of cool, but she looks sort of a mess these days. Okay, we have the winner of Most Busted Face, Miss Skim Burley! Yuck. Is it in? Can you feel it? Is it in? Is it in? Did you do it? Did you feel anything? Okay, well, I just want to thank you guys so much for not leaving. You guys, every single one of you did not leave this whole panel, so I appreciate it. What I did to her face is unforgivable. More than like an Alyssa Edwards, Katy Perry moment. Like, this is unforgivable. And I'm sorry, Skim. Your cutlet is showing. God, pull it together. So I want to thank every single one of you for coming out to Milk's Legendary Looks. And I want to thank Skim. And thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your con. Bye.